I am Antoine from Ticos Minis and welcome to another episode of Ticos Weeklies, like we do every Sunday. So, what did happen at Ticos Minis during this week? Well, first off, if I move out of the way, here you can see the Space Wolves army has joined the display cabinet. So that's that. It's one more in my quest to collect every army of the 31st millennium. And then I didn't print much this week, considering I finished the Warhound Titans with here a few weapons, so they are completely printed. And I treated my printer with a bit of a rest, considering it's been printing for quite a few months now. And instead I did a few bases for the Mordor armies. Past week I showed you some trolls, they needed bases, so it's done. Another thing, here I uploaded a video about the Night Lords I painted a year ago. So back then I filmed everything and the rush stayed on my hard drive for this long, and I finally decided to edit everything and do a video. So that's that. We are going to jump on to the desk. So, on to the painting desk. The only thing painting related I've done this week are Orcs for the Lord of the Rings. So starting with this little lot, this is a commission. Someone asked me to paint the exact same characters for him that I do for my army. So I've got 8 Orcs of Mordor over here that I printed and painted for him. Alright, and here I've got my own Morannon Orcs, for which I did 4 companies, again. And Orcs of Mordor in the back, that are a few more models that I had printed. They were in a box, and now they are painted and ready to join the ranks. So that's it for painting. I didn't do much, because most of the time this week has been spent cleaning the workshop, editing videos, and here, let me bring the light. I've built 2 little reinforcement armies for, well, larger army I painted past years. That is Raven Guards and Night Lords. So here we've got 6 jet bikes, so 3 for the Night Lords, 3 for the Raven Guards. Here we've got a little Dreadnought Dreadero, something like that. With the weapons are changeable. They are not magnetized because they stay in place really, really well. So I didn't bother putting magnets. It's it's not required for it to hold like it should. Then we've got this Moritata. We've got this Moritata. We've got some Praetors. And we've got a Librarian thingy of the 30k. We've got another Contemptor. And we've got 2 Saber tanks. And of course a lot of magnetized weapon every way. We've got some for the Dreadnoughts, we've got some for the jet bikes, we've got some for the Dreadeo thingy, and that's it. This has been a week of mostly assembling models. Alright, so here is the 30k part of my collection with the addition of the Space Wolves. So we've got my Iron Warriors, my Thousand Sons, Alpha Legion, and finally the last ones are the Space Wolves. There is still a bit of place, and my goal being to collect all of the armies of 30k. The next one will, well, it will depend on you and on my clients, considering the way I do things is when I'm commissioned to paint an army, I print one for myself and paint it the same way at the same time I do my commission. Yeah, so that's it for the week. So 2 small reinforcements army have been built. There are a few parts that are still required. They are being printed. There is a dreadnought for the Night Lords. So it's a contemptor with all the bones and flesh and all the disgusting stuff on it that is being printed and will join the army. There is also a bit of ornaments for the Raven Guard contemptor. So that's that printed, cleaned, and it just needs to be cured with UV lights. Meaning next week everything will be done, so I will be able to base, prime, and then start painting both of these little forces. What else? Well, that's it really. Regarding the Mordor army, the Moranan Orcs are... it's done. I've done everything I wanted for that. So there are still a few Mordor Orcs I want to do, and then I will take a break from the infantry and move on to the trolls. So yeah, that is that for the week and for the week to come. Well, thank you for staying with me. Have a great weekend and see you next week. Ticos out!